Hello everyone, JohnnyThunderEAS&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 1 outlook. We have two slight risk areas today. One slight today covers parts of southwestern South Dakota and northwestern Nebraska. A second slight today covers central and north central Virginia, a tiny bit of the panhandle of West Virginia, much of Maryland, Washington, D.C., most of Delaware, eastern and southeastern Pennsylvania, including my area, all of New Jersey, and a tiny bit of southeastern New York. Cities in today's slights include New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Newark, New Jersey. And we have two marginals today. One marginal today covers far northeastern Wyoming, western South Dakota, western Nebraska, and northeastern Colorado. Another marginal today covers southeastern Arkansas, northeastern and far southeastern Louisiana, most of Mississippi, most of Alabama, northern half of Georgia, northwestern South Carolina, most of North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, parts of Virginia, most of West Virginia, far southeastern Ohio, the Maryland Panhandle, southeastern Maryland, far southeastern Delaware, parts of Pennsylvania, much of New York State, Long Island, all of Connecticut, all of Rhode Island, all of Massachusetts, most of Vermont, most of New Hampshire, much of southern Maine. The marginals, cities in today's marginals include Charlotte, North Carolina, Boston, Massachusetts, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Atlanta, Georgia, and Raleigh, North Carolina. Going to today's tornado threat. There is no tornado threat. So that's good. Going to the wind threat for today. There is a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that covers central and north central Virginia, a tiny bit of the panhandle of West Virginia, Washington, D.C., much of Maryland, most of Delaware, eastern and southeastern Pennsylvania, all of New Jersey, and a tiny bit of southeastern New York. Cities in the 15% wind risk area today include New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Newark, New Jersey. And there are two areas where we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. One that covers western South Dakota, western Nebraska, far northeastern Wyoming, and northeastern Colorado. And the second 5% wind risk area today encompasses southeastern Arkansas, northeastern and far southeastern Louisiana, most of Mississippi, most of Alabama, northern Georgia, northwestern South Carolina, most of North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, far southeastern Ohio, most of West Virginia, parts of Virginia, the Maryland Panhandle, southeastern Maryland, southeastern Delaware, parts of Pennsylvania, much of New York State, including Long Island, all of Connecticut, all of Rhode Island, all of Massachusetts, most of Vermont, most of New Hampshire, and southern Maine. Cities in the 5% wind risk areas today include Charlotte, North Carolina, Boston, Massachusetts, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Atlanta, Georgia, and Raleigh, North Carolina. And going to the hail threat for today, there is a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that encompasses southwestern South Dakota and northwestern Nebraska. And seeing the 15% hail risk, apparently there is no major population center in the 15% area. So, okay. But I will say that more than 40,000 people are in the 15% hail risk today. So, since there is apparently there's no major population center in the risk area. So, whatever. So, moving on now. Anyway, there is a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today. A 5% that encompasses western South Dakota, western Nebraska, far northeastern Wyoming, and northeastern Colorado. Cities in the 5% hail risk area today include Rapid City, South Dakota, North Platte, Nebraska, Scotts Bluff, Nebraska, Sterling, Colorado, and Spearfish, South Dakota. So, in summary, scattered strong to severe storms are possible across parts of the Mid-Atlantic into the Northeast this afternoon and evening. A few severe thunderstorms are possible over parts of Nebraska and South Dakota. So, that's the day one outlook. So, anyway, stay safe in the affected areas today. Despite this being a marginal, there is a slight and a marginal, so I shouldn't say despite just being a marginal, because it's not just a marginal, but anyway. Stay safe in the affected areas today, even in the marginal, because sometimes marginals can produce some pretty strong storms, and that ended up being the case across the Mid-Atlantic last night that did end up being the case across the Mid-Atlantic last night, as the marginal last night across the Mid-Atlantic seemed to overperform. So sometimes marginals can overperform, but especially be safe in the slight. So, and the slights do have the potential to overperform as well, or even underperform. But just still be safe today. Still be safe in the affected areas today. Stay safe. Just still be safe in the affected areas today, whether you're in the marginal or the slight. So, and heavily be notified for severe weather today, whether that be your TV, radio, or phone. And anyway, stay safe today, and my day 2 outlook will come out this afternoon, where I'll be filling in for SPC Convective Outlooks. Take care.